A dog is not just a pet. It's much more than just a pet. They're a family member whose life you're responsible for. A dog may be an excellent companion, but at times they do things that you may not like or understand. The reason for that may be that your dog doesn't like some behaviors of yours. Dogs are very sensitive animals and they like regularly scheduled things. Hey, welcome to my channel, doggytelly. Today, I'll be breaking down the human behaviors that dogs hate. So, if you're new around here, then do subscribe to this channel. And without wasting any more time, let's get straight to the video. Number 1 is giving your dog the same food time and time again. Dogs hate it when you eat all the best food and all they get is the same can of dog food every day. Prepare a special meal for your furry friend every now and then and let them enjoy their favorite dish. Luckily, you do not need to spice up dogs' food every day. Dogs have only a minute amount of the taste buds that humans have, which means they won't get tired of eating the same food as easily as humans do. Here's number 2. Dogs are very social animals, and not fulfilling their social needs can really hurt them. Keeping your dog in the backyard and ignoring them when your friends or family come over is like a punishment of solitude for your dog. Let them out while your guests are over so that your dog gets a chance to bond with your friends and also learn to behave better around new people. You don't even need to clean your dog, especially for the event. Often, dogs keep themselves hygienic in their own special way, and their body smell is a way of talking with other dogs or canines. The third behavior is using scents on a dog is very confusing for them. When you wash your dog, it is important not to use scented products. The smell of shampoos on their fur may send them running straight outside to roll in the mud or the smelliest thing that they can find. This is because they want to change their body scents and because their scent is their way of communicating with other canines. Bringing you to number 4. It's important to remember that dogs don't understand the human language and what they have done incorrectly or what is going on. By rebuking your pet, you are passing your anger and negativity without addressing the main problem and its root cause. This can create stress and confusion in your dog. By using positive reinforcement, you can reward the behaviors you like and ignore the behaviors you dislike. On number 5, over-exercising your dog can be very bad for them. Fit people who go for daily runs or bike rides often take their dogs with them for the company, but extended runs can be hard or harmful for certain breeds or senior dogs. For instance, short-nosed breeds like pugs and bulldogs have respiratory issues that are not good for running long distances. If your dog is older than 8, always consult with your vet and get their advice for the exercise requirements. Then you can be sure that you are not hurting your canine friend. Be mindful of number 6. Contrasting to humans, dogs don't have sweat glands, so they can't tolerate high temperatures as well as us humans can. While your canine does have some perspiration glands in their paws, these are inefficient to help regulate their body temperature. Instead, panting is a dog's main cooling system, but sometimes panting isn't enough to keep them from overheating. Make sure to keep your dog in the shade or in an air-conditioned room or car. Provide them with plenty of water, and if it's too hot, make your dog wet to cool them down. Make sure you pay close attention to your dog's signs. If it's too hot or cold out, a walk may not be the best idea. Most times, humans like a noontime walk, but keep in mind that in the summer, the asphalt could be scorching hot and may burn dogs' paws. In the cold seasons, you want to make sure that the temperature is not freezing cold and there's a place to walk your dog where the snow is not bulky. Dogs can get snow in between their paws, making it very painful to walk. Number 7 is abusing a dog. Dog abuse is very common in a house with children. Children are unpredictable and impulsive. They can sometimes agitate or annoy a dog, especially one who is unused to their unpredictable and energetic nature. A kid may pull on a dog's ears or tail or poke its eyes or try to ride a big dog. Before you have kids over, ask their parents to explain the protocol to their children. If the kids want to play hard and your dog seems concerned, put them in a room that is off limits to the children. Well, Here's number 8. Many dog owners often confuse caring for their dogs with treating them like babies. It's very important to remember that a dog is a dog and it needs to be treated accordingly. Expecting or forcing a dog to do things he simply cannot understand or do can lead to much anxiety and confusion. An example most often found is a dog who chews expensive furniture or poops in the house. By attaching human reason for this behavior, you may think your dog is trying to exact revenge. In reality, the dog could be tense, have severe separation anxiety, is most probably sick, or is not properly house trained. Treating your dog as a baby may lead to ineffective training or misplaced punishment. And it means the real problem not only goes unaddressed, but could get worse. Some dog owners discourage their dogs from certain inherent behaviors, such as sniffing each other from behind and sniffing urine. In these situations, we are not considerate of our furry friends, but are actively preventing them from their own nature. It is important that you love your dog for who they are. The number 9 is interesting. Dogs can hear sounds up to 4 times as far as humans. Dogs can be very agitated by noises that don't bother us at all. Police sirens, thunder, fireworks, and loud vehicles are most often the most common noise. People who listen to heavy and loud music in their cars while their dogs are in the car are probably harming their dogs. Perhaps you are in an argument with your spouse and the conversation gets loud or someone begins to cry. It's very easy to forget you have a furry witness watching the fights unfold, and it does create stress in your dog. Dogs often try to disrupt the fight by barking to distract you or coming over to you with his or her toy. Some dogs often steal your favorite possessions because they know you will leave the quarrel to chase them down. Whatever they do, your dog can sense something is wrong. An aggressive environment is not good for you and is certainly not good for your canine. On number 10, dogs are very social animals, and those who are left without company in a home for 12 or more hours each day can develop deep behavioral and psychological problems such as excessive barking, digging, separation anxiety, destructive behavior, or even attempts of escaping. Some dogs can lose house training skills and will urinate or defecate in the house. Your dog is an important member of your family and as such needs to spend time with you. If you work for long hours, ask your friend or pay a dog walker to stop by once each day to care for them and take them for a walk. You can also take them to pet care. If that's not possible for you, be sure to devote quality time to them when you come back. Communication with others is critical for your dog's health and well-being, so get them some company. Number 11 is addressing your dogs. There are times when it's best to teach a dog about what it did wrong, but often there are many owners who give up without trying to address whatever issues they have with their pets. It's important to know that unwanted behaviors such as excessive barking, digging, separation anxiety, destructive behavior, or going potty inside can get extremely better with training and age. A dog who has lost its owner will undergo bouts of depression. They may pace and search unsuccessfully for their former owners. They often hide or cower in fear until they get acclimatized to their new environment. And the huge majority of dogs in dog shelters don't even make it out alive. That's why you should always listen to what your dog is trying to tell you. Moving on to number 12. Always keep a check on your leash. Dogs can read human tension levels through that lead. If you are keeping a fine and loose leash, you are telling your dog through body language that everything is fine and relaxed. A tight and heavy leash means you are tense and nervous. Dogs get annoyed if they are being pulled on their lead all the time. It is painful and they anger them and also aggravate them. A canine can easily be leash trained with patience and the use of a proper harness and continuous positive reinforcement. Lastly, on to number 13. Their hatred of bathing goes far beyond the fear or hate of getting wet. They might hate the odor of the shampoo, or they might be afraid of the running water. Baths can also bring back frightening memories. Most dogs will endure a bath if you ease them into the experience. Dogs could be trained to learn a lot of things, but remember, they do not understand. The human language commands with too many words confuse and frustrate them. Use keywords rather than long phrases, and reinforce these words with gestures and body language. So, these were 13 human behaviors that dogs hate. If you really enjoyed this video, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and check out my previous content on this channel, and I'll see you next time. Till then, bye.